A very good morning to you guys. Welcome to the final day of the Taom MaxRack Helsinki 9-ball open from the beautiful Biljardi 24/7 club. We started with 104 players, just 16 remain. At the end of today, a champion will be crowned. Our first two players looking for a place in the quarterfinals are Pijus Labutis from Lithuania and Robbie Capito from Hong Kong. Now these two met recently in the semi-final of the Matchroom UK Open. Robbie won that clash and went on to win the title. I wonder, can he do the same again? Your referee for this one, Helena Hakkinen, breaking off Robbie Capito. Apologies for that, guys. Can we take two? They're still having a little bit of a practice. So Robbie just getting warmed up. I'm not sure if Pijus has had his rack yet, but we'll see after this. So the players just having a little bit of a warm-up. We will get this last 16 match underway very, very soon. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. We're going to stay with all the action. There's lots of other games as well going on at the moment. They're all available to watch. They've already started. Francisco Sanchez Ruiz is already 1 up against Colgan Adderberg. Alex Kazakis is up against Mickey Kraus. Ralph Souquet is taking on Kasper Matikainen. Victor Zelensky is up against Spaniard Jose Alberto Delgado. John Mora from Canada is taking on the young Finnish sensation Riku Rompinen. What a game he had last night. 8-3 down against Jonas Sauto Comino, the island boy from Ibiza. 8-3 up he was, borrowing somebody's cues and borrowing people's clothes. 8-3 up, must have thought he was going through. Riku Rompinen won the next 6 in a row to win. Unbelievable 9-8. Kostas Kokiadis is up against Nurkioi. You may have seen Nurkioi last night on here. He knocked out Aloysius Yap, and Oliver Schnolnoki from Hungary is up against El Matador David Al-Kadi. So there you go, that's the lineup. You can choose your match. They're all available to watch on the Billiard Tube channel. We're concentrating on this one, but I will of course keep you up to date with all the latest scores from around the room. Schedule for you today, last 16 right now, and then at 12:30 it will be the quarter-finals. 3 PM this afternoon will be the semi-finals, and then the final tonight at 5:30. So we're about to lag for the break. We always like to make a couple of mistakes at the beginning, just so you know we're live. It's not recorded and edited. So Pijus Labutis winning the lag, and he's recently joined the 800 club. Pijus Labutis, Fargo 800. Really has been playing some great stuff recently, so he will break off rack number 1 in this race to 9. Sit back, enjoy. Straight away him the one in the side, the intended ball. He has a little look at the 2 ball. And there's a referee's nightmare. Helena Hakkinen. He's going to leave them be just for now. She'll need a couple of ball markers to sort that mess out. So looking at cue ball behind the 3 ball, 2 ball. Yeah, Pijus is asking if she can move the rack. I think she thought she might have got away with this one. So this could take a bit of time. Yeah, this is very awkward. First rack of the morning as well. The players have had a chance to warm up. Helena hasn't. There in the background you can see Alex Kazakis. Next to him, Jose Alberto Delgado up against Victor Zelensky. Well done, referee. Phew. That'll get the nerves jangling, I tell you. I'd been so nervous I wouldn't even be able to rack them, let alone remove the rack. Well, it's gone wrong. I think he was hoping that the 2 ball was going to kiss something, but he caught the point of the pocket. That was the problem. So Robbie Capito, full name Robbie James Joaquin Capito, 23 years old, Filipino born, now a national of Hong Kong. Beat Norman Lehner 9-1 in the first round. Jere Verteranta and Valtteri Virtanen. Did have that one loss, of course, against Masato Yoshioka. Oh, he played that very well, didn't he? And just draw to the side rail with some right hand. That's okay, just has a little bit of an angle there to bounce off the side rail for the 6. It was a mistake from Pijus on the safety shot that let Robbie in for this. Nicely done. There's a good rhythm about him, doesn't he, Robbie? He's not super quick. He's not slow either. Played that with left hand spin. Played to perfection. So the Hong Kongian takes the opening rack, and he will be breaking in the second. Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz now 2-0 up on Estonian junior Carl Ganadaberg. Carl, of course, won the World Under-17s last year in Puerto Rico. He'll be defending his title. It won't be Under-17s anymore, I don't think, but it will be Under-18s or 19s. He'll be playing in those in New Zealand. Alex Kazakis has taken a 2-0 lead over Mickey Kraus. Ralph Souquet up against one of two Finns left in the tournament. Kasper Matikainen, the Kaiser, took the opener there. Jose, Alberto and Victor Zelensky are 1-1. John Moore and Costa have both taken the opening racks in their matches. Robbie to break. Looking for the one in the side. Keep your eyes on the orange 5 as well. Well, it's dry. No damage done. Just the push out for Pijus. Pijus from Vilnius in Lithuania, one of the Baltic countries, next to Latvia and Estonia. Yeah, might just play, just touch the 4 ball here. Is that the 4? Yeah, the 4 ball. Just play softly into the 4. Leave him a piece of the 1. I'm sat right behind this. He's going to give this back, surely. Yeah, he has to. I mean, he's only left in the kick here. There's not even a piece of it. I thought there might just be a little edge, but there isn't. So he'll be trying to make this, but erring on the side of missing it high of the side pocket. Keep the cue ball back down this end. There you see the shot clock ticking away. 30 seconds each. One extension a rack. If we go to Hill, it's 2 extensions. Yeah, played that about as well as he could have done, really. Good shot. Thinking. Pulls the extension. Another 30 seconds to think about it. Not easy, this. If you clip off the right hand side of it, there's nothing to hide behind down here. So this is a little bit of a strange one. May just play a containing safety here. Yeah, that's a good shot. just wants to catch the second rail just before the side pocket and flick it in. Perfect. Very nicely played. Slight problem here though. He's the wrong side of the 2. 5 is in the way. I don't think it goes past the 4 into the left hand bottom pocket. So why not play for it in the side? Good shot, Pijus Labutis. Victor Zelensky 2-1 down now to Jose Alberto Delgado. Nice shot. This promises to be a real battle, this one. As I said, they've got history. Played each other in the semi-final of the UK Open. Just a little bounce would be nice, that's okay. So cue ball heading over towards the 7. Maybe just a little bit straighter than he would have liked. Didn't want to be over the 7, so that's why he went as far as he did. A little bit further would have been better. Well, that's worked out perfect, hasn't it? Nice friendly little bump on the 7. Really got hold of this, doesn't want the cue ball on the rail. That's okay. Now this is one of them lovely shots where you can just use the full stroke, just stroke it in, hold the cue ball for the 9. Quite a short backswing I noticed there. So this 9 to level things up at 1-1. John Mora has taken a tight first rack against Riku Rompinen. He leads 1-0. Ralph Suke 2-1 up against Kasper Matikainen. Francisco Sanchez Ruiz going like an F1 car. He's 4-0 up on Carl Gnaderberg. There's new daddy Alex Kazakis in the background. Will be Pijus to break, having won the lag. hasn't got a look at the 2. If he had have done, he might have had a chance at playing the carom and an early 9. So he's got to be very careful where he pushes to here. Oh, this will be interesting if he pushes to there. I'm a little bit surprised he's given him the bottom of the cue ball to go out as well. I was just wondering if he could play a 9 carom here. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a little bit. Yeah, he's given it back, so obviously not. I wonder what Pijus was thinking of doing then. If he's playing for a foolish hit on the 2 ball and playing the 2 to the side rail and trying to hide behind the 9, he's going to be very, very close to the red 3. So this is a touchy shot. He's gone completely the other way. Well, what a piece of luck that is. Didn't offer the hand in acknowledgement, so I'm pretty sure he didn't play it like that. But this is the heat of the battle. This is last 16. And the money, of course, starts to rise also at this stage. Already guaranteed 1,200, but of course win this one you're guaranteed 2,200, so he's basically worth €1,000 this one match, with a shot ultimately at the top prize of €8,000 for the winner. And a very nice trophy as well. And don't forget those all-important ranking points. And Pijus Labutis is very high up on the list for ranking points for Mosconi Cup. Well, couldn't have played that any better. I think Pijus Labutis is a much better player with a shot clock. So lost the first rack. He's going to win the next two. Pijus Labutis looking good. Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz, FSR. He really is going like an F1 car. 6-0 up now on Carl Gnederberg from Estonia. Alex Kazakis is 3-0 up on Mickey Kraus, the Great Dane. Ralph Suke and Kasper Matikainen are level at 2-2. Zelensky 2-1 down to Jose Alberto Delgado. Mora and Rompinen are 1-1. Kostas from Greece is 2-1 up on Nukioi. And Oliver Schnellnocky and David Al-Kadi. I'm not seeing any score for them at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe there's a little problem on Q score. I'm not sure. There you can see Delgado just racking the balls, and he's just taken another rack. He now leads Victor Zelensky by 3 racks to 1. So the Spaniards going well. Well, there's just a rack gone up for David Al-Kadi, so all 3 Spaniards are in the lead at the moment. 3 Spaniards, 2 Finns. And all the rest are from 12 different countries in all. We have a couple from Greece as well, of course, Kazakis and Kostas. Nineball on the move. A shot on the 2 into the side. Just drop this in. Have a shot on the 3 ball to the top left. Maybe that angle. He's going to have to come up with something else, maybe. He could just drop it in dead weight and hold for the 3. Other than that, he's going to have to play this with some power and use a rail. Played it very, very well indeed. Good shot, Robbie Capito. Never easy into the side pockets. Low on the cue ball. Draw over for the 5. Apologies, guys. You know what technology is. Sometimes it's our best friend, sometimes it's frustrating, but the guys here have worked on it. Everything should be okay. Score 2-2, last 16. Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz is 7-0 up on Carl Gnaderberg. And remember, it's alternate break. It's not like he's put a big pack together. Maybe Carl's break just isn't working today. Just saw a glimpse there of Ruiz. There's Carl, sat there in his chair, looking a little bit dazed, and that was a lovely little shot that Pijus played there to get onto the 8 ball. Played a lovely little carom. There's also another tournament going on. It's an outside tournament. There's a couple of marquees with 6 diamond bar boxes underneath them. And we've had all sorts of weather. We've had a bit of sunshine. We've had, I thought I was back home in England for a while. We've had sunshine, we've had rain, lots of wind, but the die-hard pool players have been playing away in the Diamond Tour. There's quite a bit of prize money on offer in that as well. I think it's about €2,000. Well over 100 players. So Pijus just taking a little bit of a time out. Well, it's 8-0 now. Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz. He's going like a steam train. Maybe he's had about 4 golden breaks or something, because that game is, well, it's certainly the quickest one. Nikioi, though, has made a good comeback. He was 2-0 down. He's now 4-2 up on Kostas Koukiardagas. I'm sure I haven't said his name right once this week. I'm so sorry about that, Kostas. Ralph Suke 3-2 up over Kasper Matikainen. Alex Kazakis going well as well, 3-0 up. At 9:49 this morning, Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz started his match against Carl Gnaderberg. At 10:32, it was over, 9-0. Unbelievable. Kazakis now 4-0 up on Mickey Grouse. So Robbie with a look at the 2. Played that well. Managed to just miss the 8 ball. Just watch his technique. He starts off with his chin not really on the cue, and then he seems to lower himself down very, very slowly. Like an elevator slowing up before it goes to the ground floor. There he goes, look up, and then slowly down. Has to go back across, come to the centre of the table again for the 5. Now I don't think he'll worry too much about getting close to this 6 ball. So he'll stay in the right hand half of the table, I would imagine. Doesn't want to flirt with the side pockets. Oh, he did. He got really got hold of that lovely. Well, that was the danger. I'm a little bit surprised he played it like that. There was 3 balls that he could have ended behind there. That's the advantage of being nice and tall. Watch out, camera. Disappointed. I have to say, I think he played the wrong shot trying to get so close to the 6 ball. He could have just gone back and forth again. The 7 was close to the 6, so could have easily played a carom into the 7. Attempted a very difficult shot, and now Pijus Labutis has 3 more very easy shots to open up a 2-rack lead. And it goes. But he can't believe his luck. He must have thought it was going to go 3-3. And that bad positional shot. Now look, can you see who that is in the glasses? A little bit in the dark there, but just behind Robbie. That's Seosoa. Watching her man play pool. Doesn't look too bothered, does he? He's just keeping in the moment. He's in the zone. Victor Zelensky has pulled it back. He's now 3-3 with Jose Alberto Delgado. Al-Qaedi is 2-1 up against Snolnoki. John Mora, well, listen to this. Riku Rompinen 4-1 up on John Mora. Mr. Smooth is having a bit of a rough ride. Nukio has just gone 5-2 up on Costas. Still a race to 9, but the next round, the quarterfinals, we go to race to 10, and then the final will be a race to 11. And that final is today at 5:30 p.m. local time in Finland. Not for the first time. No look at the lowest ball on, so he's going to have to play a push out. So he's pushed to the jump. He's saying to Robbie, do you fancy getting the short stick out, Robbie? Or do you want me to get mine out? Well, there's your answer. Robbie doesn't even get out of his seat. Just says, go ahead, it's all yours. Show us what you got. Calls his extension. The equipment today, you'd have to say this is a big possibility, and well, there it is, straight in, great shot. I must say, I've been treated so well since I arrived in Finland. Everyone's so friendly and helpful. Just had a nice bottle of fizzy water delivered to me as well. Kiitos Oli. Great production crew, great staff around the arena, and it is Biljardi 24/7, and it does exactly what it says in the name. It's open 24/7. €75 a month. You can come anytime you want. You'll get your own little key. Come in anytime you like and play as much as you like for €75 a month. Unbelievable. You know, I've just done the maths on the Francisco Ruiz match, and it works out at 4.7 minutes per rack, but that includes racking the balls, any bathroom breaks that may have taken place. I mean, that really is phenomenal. Oh, this is a good shot as well. That's pretty phenomenal. Just got past the side pocket. He's cueing so well, Labutis. I think he's the man in form at the moment. And he's my quiet little tip for the UK Open this year. Don't tell anyone. Another one down, over halfway, 5-2 the lead now. Well, it's interesting because Mickey Kraus is in 5th place at the moment for Mosconi Cup, and he's trailing Alex Kazakis at the moment 4-0, and Pijus Labutis, of course, leading here. So it could be getting very, very interesting. Pijus is actually number 18 in the listings in the World Nineball Tour rankings. Mickey Kraus is 10 places behind him at 28. Referee Helena Häkkinen announcing the score 5-2. Robbie Capito to break. Looks like he's putting left-hand spin on that, doesn't it? I wonder if he's one of these players that comes in on the ball on the backswing. Judd Trump very famously does that. Two balls gonna squirt away from the 5. If you watch him cueing, he always cues to the left of the cue ball and then changes. Keep my eye on that. Maybe you can spot something, guys, in the chat. Let us know. What do you see on the Capito technique? See the fancy shot clock. Yeah, a bit of a sloppy positional, sorry, a sloppy safety shot from Robbie. His safety hasn't been great. Just a couple of little positional shots here to play for Pijus and he'll be okay. Now could play a little carom into the 8 ball here. Kind of like a snooker player playing the black going into the reds. Just a nice little billiard into the 8 ball. Well, didn't need to. Coming between the 7 and 6, very nicely done. When a player starts playing those kind of shots, you know he's feeling it. He's feeling really good inside. Just seeing the shots naturally, not having to think too much about them. Just drawing back for the 8 into the side. He's really punishing Robbie for every mistake he makes. I'm not sure Robbie is one of them players like an FSR who, you know, after one win can kind of push on and use that as a springboard for a lot more success. I think he's a way off of that at the moment. Sanchez Ruiz was 30, wasn't he? 30, 32 before he went on that incredible run from the International Open. Won the World 9-ball, the US Open, the World 8-ball, got to the final of the World 10-ball, would have been only the second, but well actually no one's ever done it I don't think, held the 8-ball, 9-ball and 10-ball. I think Wu Jiajing got close but lost in the final also. I could be wrong. That's a lonely chair when you're down. Pijus is going to have a very busy day if he goes on to win this one, because he's also in the Diamond Tour outside. Not sure what Pijus was doing there. He was staring at the rack, wasn't he? Almost like trying to psych them out, saying, one ball, get in that side pocket. Made the 5 in the corner instead. 9-ball was going close also. Just the safety. Duck in behind the 8-ball. Just coming to see if that's frozen at 1-ball. Sometimes helps to come and look at it from the other end. While he's thinking about it, let's give you a couple of scores. Alex Kazaki is 6-0 up on Mickey Kraus. And Ralph Suka, oh, he doesn't want this in. Oh, he doesn't want that in. Played an absolute beauty in behind the 8-ball. Unfortunately, he's hooked himself. Ralph Suka 6-2 up on Kasper Matikainen. Riku Rompinen still has his 3-rack lead. He leads 5-2 over John Mora. On the hill, Noah Kioi 8-2 up. Told me yesterday in an interview that he was very happy with his breaking. If you haven't seen the interview, go and have a look on the Bigliardi 247 Facebook page. He's always good fun, isn't he, for a chat, Noah Kioi. Decided to have a bash when he's scratched. So come on, Robbie, this is a chance. judged this nice. Needs another good shot now though. Top left of the 3-ball, draw back. About 3 foot. This is a rack he desperately needs. Lost me for a second there, guys. We're just adding another microphone because I'm hoping to get Francisco Sanchez Ruiz in. He was standing here watching his good friend just now, and he saw me looking at him, and I think he must have thought, oh no, Mark White's going to ask me to come and talk. I'm going to run away. I'm going to see if I can find him. So Robbie breaking off. Still work to do. Good break though. Now then, is he on the 3? I think he is. Passes the 8-ball, no problem. Alex Kazakis now 7-0 up on Mickey Kraus. Some big scores today, isn't there? Already we've had FSR with that 9-0. Nukioi has beaten Kostas from Greece 9 racks to 2. Good chance here for Robbie to get right back into this match. You see him deliberately staying down a long time on that. Similar shot again, this time low right on the cue ball. Off the side rail. Wants the cue ball somewhere around the head string. Francisco is here. We're going to get a little word with him after that unbelievable win just now. I'm going to find out what went on, what happened. I'm wondering if he made about 5 or 6 golden breaks the time that it took him. How you doing, Francisco?
Hello, how are you? Good?
Well, not as good as you. 9-0 win. What happened there?
Yeah, I played almost a perfect match. I'm really happy about my performance. It was the first round today. I'm really happy. I cannot say anything. Yesterday I struggled a little bit, but today was a new day.
Do you feel like you're getting back some of that form that won you all those titles, when you went on that incredible run?
I think I'm playing good, but of course 2 years ago it was my best year so far. I won so many titles, but everyone's playing good now. Everyone is breaking good, so I think the level is growing a little bit. So I think this now is so hard to win a tournament. Not even for me, for everyone.
And 9-0, you can understand it with winner breaks, okay, sometimes, but with alternate break, what was going on with Carl's break? Could he not make a ball, or?
He missed a couple shots, very important shot. He missed one 9-ball, and he missed one 7-ball. I think his break doesn't work so good. So I think, like you say, winner break, you can understand because you can run like 4 or 5 runs. So, but I think he missed many opportunities, then I played almost a perfect match.
Good luck in the next round. It looks like it could be Alex Kazakis. He's 7-0 up at the moment.
Yeah, he's leading Mickey Krause.
And look at the bottom of the draw there. Your good friend David Al-Qaidi.
It's 3-3.
Possible final with him. I know that's looking a little bit too far ahead, but also somebody that's put on some really good form this week is Jose Alberto Delgado. Underrated player. I think he's a really good player.
Yeah, he's a really good player, and also he's a really good guy. He lived with us, with David and me in the same city, and we practice together. So we practice every day together. So I think we are strongest because we have each other, so we train every day. So I think it's really important for us.
The 3 amigos, but of course there's another one as well, Jonas.
Yeah, Jonas, yeah. He lives in islands. So, but we always travel around the world together, all Spanish guys around the world. So I think we try to help each other. That's really important.
Yeah, and I think it's really good, and I think that's been a big thing in the Moscone Cup with you and David as well. You're such close friends, aren't you? I see you around at all the tournaments, and you're always watching each other's matches. That's so important, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so important. In 2022 we won the World Cup of Pool, so I think it was one of the best tournaments we ever won because we won together. So we have always we have one dreams to play together, Moscone, at least one time, and we are playing 2 years in a row. So I think you can imagine how happy we are.
And of course your dad, I'm friends with your dad on Facebook. I often have a little chat with him. He saw you play, didn't he, at the Moscone Cup, came to watch. He doesn't really fly, does he, that often? But did he come to the US Open? He did, didn't he? Your father?
Yeah, my first year was in Vegas, 2022. So when I won Derby in 2022, it was in January. I told him, okay, if I met Moscone, you promised me you had to go to Vegas. And he said, okay, deal. So finally I made the team, and he was really scared because he never took a flight. So all I think like 35 years ago, and he has a very bad experience about that. So,
yeah.
So he was really scared, but I cannot play Moscone my first time without him. So he finally he was there, and one of my best memory in my life is when I won Moscone, and then I see the face of my father. So
yeah, how lovely. He's quite a good player himself, isn't he?
He played in the first category in Spain. Not now. He has an academy in my hometown.
Yeah.
But like long time ago, he was a very good player in Spain. Yeah.
Is there lots of juniors coming through? I know you do a bit of coaching as well. Is there some juniors coming through?
He has a couple juniors, but he teaches like amateur junior, just to put in the business, because because he loves to teach, especially junior. He teaches like the old guys also, but he really like to teach like in junior.
Yeah.
So I think that's really important.
So off to Germany next for the European Open in Fulda.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Looked like a great tournament last year.
Yeah, last year was really special for me, special for David because he won, but I played with him in quarterfinal. He beat me in the hill, so it was funny because at the end, I mean, I lose in the quarterfinal, but at the end of the day, I was happy for him because I think this win helped him for making score.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think okay, that's really. I mean, I always play for win, you know, but finally at the end of the year, I say okay, that's really good because he made Moscone. We play together in Ali Pali, so
And
it's really
it
nice.
must be easier to play Moscone with David there as well, right?
Yeah, of course, because he has a lot of experience, and especially in the first year, I was playing the best game, you know, because I already won like US Open, World Able, so I was in the best performer. But always, I think I played my first double match. I played with David, and it was really good because he has experience, and we have many experience playing together. So I think that's good.
One question I never got to ask you. When you held the 8 ball, the 9 ball, you got to the final of the 10 ball against Declan Canchi. I was there in Vegas. I was commentating on it with Jim White. We honestly thought, I think you went
5-1.
5-1 up.
Yeah,
I thought he's going to do it. You'd have been the only player ever to do it. I think Wu Jiajing
yeah. He
got
got the same. I
closest.
think. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think he got the same. Like World Nine Ball, World Eight Ball, and final. The World Ten. He
exactly.
lose against Taom in Table. Yeah,
Yeah, and
it was the
it
same.
shows what a hard thing to do to hold all 3 titles because no one's ever done it.
Yeah.
Was that playing on your mind a little bit during that
No,
match?
to be honest, I don't. I wasn't thinking about this title because I was enjoy every tournament. So I have to play without pressure, you know. So a lot of people they ask me after the match, you feel disappointed because you was the fan. I say I cannot feel disappointed because I won World Nine Ball, World Nine Ball, US Open. I lose the final.
International.
I lose the final. I lose the final in the World Tour, but how can be disappointed? I play really good, but I mean, Kachi play. I think this final he played like another level because I was leading 5-1. Then I made a bronze decision, but he played really good. I mean, he made a perfect comeback.
Yeah.
His safety game is unbelievable. I mean, I think he totally deserved this title.
You're always a nice guy, Mr. Nice Guy around, and always nice to the end. Thank you so much, Francisco, for
See you
joining
around.
us. See you around. Good luck in the next round.
Thank you.
Ta-da. Well, it's always nice to talk to a world champion. Such a lovely guy, isn't he? Just mentioned who his opponent in the next round might be, Alex Kazakis. It looks even more likely now he's on the hill, 8-0 against Mickey Kraus. Ralph Suke 6-4 up. And 5-5 Zelensky and FSR's good friend Jose Alberto Delgado. 5 each. Riku Rompinen 7-3 up John Mora, and Oliver Schnellnocki 4-3 down to El Matador David Alcady. So apologies, I wasn't commentating on this guys at the time, but it's always nice, isn't it? I'm sure you'd rather hear some wise words from FSR than me. And this is looking very, very ominous for Robbie Capito as Pius Labutis takes another rack. Just 2 from victory now at 7-4. Confirmation, Alex Kazakis will be FSR's next opponent. He's beaten Mickey Kraus 9 racks to 0. So can Robbie mount some kind of comeback? It needs to start now. He can't afford to let Pijus get on the hill. He will be breaking Pijus in the next rack. So it's so important for Robbie to make a ball here. A break and run would be lovely. One in the side and two in the corner would be lovely as well. Oh, well, that's the best he could have hoped for. It's a golden break. Just what he needed. Well, it's only the second one we've seen on here in the whole tournament. Oscar Dominguez made the first. Robbie Capito. You can join that very, very small list. Pijus, of course, will still be breaking though to get on the hill. More work to do for Robbie, but always nice to get a quick rack. Ralph Souquet against Casper. Now Casper is on a bit of a comeback. It's 6-5 now. Was 6-2 down, Casper Matikainen. Rico Rompinen still 7-3 up on John Mora. 3 through to the last 8 so far. Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz, Alex Kazakis and Nokioi. So Pijus breaking off, looking to get on the hill. We've gone from golden break to dry break, from one extreme to the other. And there is a shot on here for Robbie if he wants to take this one ball down the side rail. Cue ball out to the centre of the table for the 2. Perfect. It's okay. 7. Just a little bit awkward with the 9 there. But if it goes to the side, I think Robbie just had a look at that. If it does go to the side, it's no problem. Just with the 9 where it is, just makes position to the 8 that little bit more awkward. An anxious wait for the cue ball to stop. Now can play this 2 ways, can bounce off the side rail, come back across off the rail to play the 6 into the bottom right. May have the angle to just draw between the 9 and the 7 and the rail. No, across. Once again, the nice angle to get to the 7. Just wants to finish round about the black line on the table. Or maybe he's going, yeah, right on the black line. It's okay. And now like a stun run through for the 18 to the top right. And he should be going just one behind. Really is making a concerted effort, isn't he, to stay down on the ball. Played that nicely as well. Didn't try and hold the cue ball, just let the stroke out once again. Used the second rail. So this 9 for 7-6. And he will be breaking. Just a reminder, the quarterfinals will be coming up at 12:30 PM today. That's in about an hour and a quarter's time. And we'll have our semi-finals at 3 PM and then the final at 5:30. David Al-Kadi, El Matador, reigning European Open champion, 5-3 up on Oliver Sznarnoki from Hungary. On the hill now, Riku Rompunen really is rampant, isn't he? What a win last night he had over Honus Salto Comino. The score was reversed. Instead of 8-3 up like he is now, he was 8-3 down. And came back and won the next 6 racks to beat Honus. And bitterly disappointed afterwards, Honus was, and rightly so. I don't think he could believe what happened to him. Remember, Robbie beat him in the semi-final of the UK Open on his way to the title earlier on this year. Can he do the double over him? Could he win his second Matchroom ranking event? If he carries on the way he is in these last few racks, there's every possibility he's found another gear from somewhere. Very, very awkward queuing over the 9. He can make the 2, but it's getting position on the 3 because he needs to play this with some left-hand spin, but he can't, of course, because of where the cue ball is. He's called his extension. But he's going to use all that up where he can get to the right hand side of the cue ball. So he's playing this with power, I think. Yeah, tried a very, very difficult shot there. Oh, he's fluked it. It hasn't done him any good. mind of where he could have got to anyway. So just the safety shot. Good weight on the cue ball. And also in perfect line. He's got some system he's using. I think it's the parallel system. What system do you guys prefer? I've never actually used one. Jason Shaw tried to teach me the diamond system. It was beyond me. But the one that Pijus uses, well, he hit it. It's kind of like a ball in hand position, this. He's in here again. Forced an angle that wasn't there, and he's going to have to put a nice draw shot on this one. Having said that, he doesn't have to come all the way back. He can go forwards a little bit if he wants. But he loves to draw, doesn't he? Getting through the ball very nicely. Wondering maybe Pijus will take a little bit of a bathroom break after this rack. Just lost his way slightly in the last few racks. This is good stuff from Capito. Just overdrew it slightly, but no problem. And we are once again all level. We've got ourselves a race to two, ladies and gentlemen. And just as I thought, Pijus is removing himself from the arena just for a couple of minutes. We're going to do the same, guys. We will be back very, very soon. This is going all the way, I think. 7-7, race to 9. Back soon. Both players back. I'm back. Mark White, nice to be back with you again in this lovely Billiardi 247 club in Helsinki for the Taom MaxRack 9-ball open. This time makes the 1, has a shot on the 2, and it's on. So this is a good chance early on for Pijus to get on the hill. Always nice to get there first. Just looking for potential problems. There aren't any, are there? Well, he's maybe made it just a little bit more difficult. I think he can just catch this fine enough to miss the 6. Well, he couldn't. Decided to take his medicine, play a slightly longer 5-ball. Big news, big news. Riku Rompinen has beaten John Mora by 9 racks to 3. He will now play the winner of Victor Zelensky or Jose Alberto Delgado, and they are at the moment level 6-6. Well, this match has completely turned around, hasn't it? It was the combo that went slightly wrong, left himself too thin on the 3-ball, which meant he had to go into the 6, which left him a rather longer 5, a more awkward 5 than he may have wanted, and that was the result. He missed it, and now Robbie can come in, clear these last few balls, and he will get to the hill first, and he will be breaking to win the match. Ralph Souquet and Kasper Matikainen 6-6 at the moment. Could Kasper make it 2 fins into the last 8? Play this with some power. Slams it in, gets over for the 8-ball. Who would have thought this at 7-4? It's a strange game, 9-ball pool. It's what makes it so exciting. It can all turn. And I think one of the turning points was that golden break, wasn't it? It's what took him from 7-4 to 7-5. David Alcadi now 7-3 up on Hungarian Oliver Sznonocki. If you missed the news, Nokioi is through to the last 8. He beat Kostas from Greece. Riku Rompinen, the young teenager from Finland, has beaten John Moore 9-3. Zelensky and Jose Delgado are 6-6. Also 6-all is Ralph Souquet, Kasper Matikainen. Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz won 9-0 in, well, record time, wasn't it? About 43 minutes. Not even that, I don't think it was. And Alex Kazakis also winning 9-0 over Norwegian Mickey Kraus. You're totally up to date, guys. And if you fancy watching any of those, either now or after this one's finished, you're more than welcome. It's all on the same Billiard Tube channel. And while you're there, we'd appreciate it if you would like and subscribe as well. And if you do subscribe, you can then send a little message as well. There you go. Send me any questions and I'll find somebody intelligent to answer them for you. 1 ball in the side. 2 ball, is it going to be open? It is. He has a shot at this 2 ball. Has to miss the 5. Seconds after the break, of course. There you see the shot clock counting down. May even use his extension. Well, he has just called it, so another 30 seconds will be added. He's still not sure. He's now used his extension. 30 seconds left. A look at our beautiful arena here. Nice and cosy. Intimate is the word, I think. Oh, look at this for a shot. Great shot, Robbie Capito, well done. Very nice indeed. Took all the time he needed and came up with the goods. Sneaked it in, caught it a little bit thick. David Alcady has just gone on the hill. He leads Oliver Snonoki by 8 racks to 3. Both the other games are 6-6. This one could be over in 4 balls time. He has just enough angle on this 5. We know he likes to draw and stun the ball, so can force this cue ball off the side rail back to the centre of the table for the 6. Couldn't have put it better with ball in hand. This has been a very, very, well, it's played with a big heart, hasn't he? 7-4 down, helped by the golden break to go 7-5, but from there on he's played some immaculate pool, showing some of the form that won him the Matchroom UK Open earlier this year, and it looks like being a second defeat for Pijus Labutis at the hands of Robbie. Well, he'll be feeling great inside now. Pijus Labutis, well, he'll have to get his jacket on and go outside in the wind and the cold and play on the bar boxes in the Diamond Tour event, because he's out of the inaugural Taom MaxRack 9-ball Helsinki Open. The handshake comes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the little interview with FSR as well. We will be back at 12:30 with our first quarter final. We don't know who it is yet. Keep your eyes on the social media on Biliardi 247 on their Facebook page. Q Score also. I'll see you later on. Ta-da.